Yes, I cheated, my wife said, crossing her arms with a cold smile. With Jake. For 6 months. In our bed, in hotels, everywhere. She watched me, waiting for me to break. I didn't. I just stared at her. So what are you going to do about it? She laughed, grabbing her keys. Cry. Beg me to stay. Go ahead. Do your worst. She walked out. I smiled for the first time in weeks. She had no idea what my worst looked like. But she was about to find out. And by the time I was done, she'd be begging me to stop. We'd been married 6 years. College sweethearts. I built a software company from nothing, worked brutal hours, gave her everything she wanted. She seemed happy, devoted even. I didn't know she'd been planning her exit strategy with Jake, her coworker, for half a year. The private investigator's report sat in my safe for 2 weeks before I confronted her. Photos. Text messages. Hotel receipts. Her messages to Jake were the worst part. He's so clueless. Works all day while we play. Can't wait till I take half his money and we can be together. She didn't know 3 critical things: how wealthy I actually was, that I owned far more than she realized, and that I'd already set everything in motion before our confrontation. When I showed her the evidence, she didn't even flinch. He's better than you in every way, she said. I've been faking it with you for years. She demanded the house, alimony, half of everything. Then she dropped her challenge and left for Jake's apartment. I made one phone call. 48 hours later, Jake was destroyed. Fired from his job, I knew his CEO well, had invested in their company. His apartment lease was terminated. I owned the building, she never knew. His car was repossessed. My bank held his loan. Within 2 days, Jake went from confident to desperate. He blamed her for everything and dumped her immediately. She showed up at my door, confused but not worried yet. We need to talk, she said. The divorce papers are filed, I told her calmly. Remember that prenup you signed? Her face went pale. She'd signed it at our wedding reception after too much champagne, never read it. My lawyers had crafted it perfectly. She would get nothing. But I wasn't done. I sent the evidence to her entire family, her deeply religious parents, her siblings, everyone. They disowned her within hours. Her mother called her a disgrace. Her father said she was no longer his daughter. I sent the same evidence to her workplace HR. She was fired the next day for violating ethics policies regarding workplace relationships. I canceled every credit card, all in my name. Sent an eviction notice for the house, also solely mine. Legally transferred funds from our joint account before she could touch them. Her friends. I showed them everything. Every single one sided with me. Within a week, she was living in her car. Jake refused to take her in. Her parents wouldn't answer her calls. She couldn't get a job, one call from me to the right people, and she was blacklisted in our industry. She came back, pounding on my door at midnight. Please, she sobbed. Please stop. You've done enough. I opened the door and looked at her. You said do my worst. I'm not done yet. Her sister Sarah had reached out to me after learning what happened. She'd always thought I was too good for her sister. We'd been seeing each other for a week. When Sarah testified against her in divorce court, supporting the prenup's validity, something broke in my ex-wife's eyes. The divorce was finalized. She got $0. No house. No alimony. Nothing. Last I heard, she's working at a grocery store, living in a studio apartment, still trying to rebuild her reputation. She texts sometimes, begging for mercy, asking me to help her get a job, anything. I never respond. She asked for my worst. She got it. And it was worse than she ever imagined.